Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on a team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Stanford's offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You got the bowl prep, you got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Brown wants to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Tennessee!
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Finding an escape route. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
On near the sticks, it's Irvin. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the pass.
And he's dragged down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to.
He's going to let it go. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Stanford! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Newton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, Dave?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because
ball is free. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. As an offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A quick pass to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Wide open downfield. Turning it on. Oh, a lot of space. Oh, what a cut. Inside the touchdown ball. He got a step and just dusted the field.
This is why you see tight ends feature in offenses now across college football. They're so pivotal because they're so big, so strong, can break tackles, and then can outrun people and get to the end zone. Big play by the big fella.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Now that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field. They just couldn't hook up on that one.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. This time it's complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Stanford to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlock at the end of the first. Here's a quick check on the stats so far. Stanford, with time to think about it, did not hesitate. They'll start things up with a 4th down play. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. To the air on 1st down. Right on the money.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
Brown wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people will do it. Again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Steps away to find some room. Slings it downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after a short return, but what a play to get the football back. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Vols will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Got him downfield. And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Volunteers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Right down the boulevard. And now they regain the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing it that ball would just trickle into the end zone. Brown will throw it. Finds his back in the middle.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it to a car wash and not get it away. Great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
Right down the middle.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees call it.
Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. This time he's got it. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on first down. Extending the play. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another down.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football and now face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Holds it in, the first down and more. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Coming out with it, it's Newton. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really good job making the play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Corners are going to bail. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Gets it past the marker. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Newton. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So here is the Tennessee offense. We are locked up to start the second half. And guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, start off the second half, David, they need to put something together, really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be.
Turning on the Jets. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Vols want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Oh, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Matthews. He's loose. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Moves around to clear up the vision. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Volunteer! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Give me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Now improvising. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Uncorks it. Finds a man on the left. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Dances away. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Wants to throw again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Throws to the back. Complete out of the backfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the 1st down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll go with a direct snap. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Thanks to grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. Brown wants to pass. Looking to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got the quick completion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Vols need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Yeah, your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. What a ride it's been so far, and I'll vote for having a classic finish as we take a look at our game stats. Time to see who's going to head into the offseason with a big W as we start the final period. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off the play fake. Scrambling away. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
Everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wide receiver comes in motion. Brown will throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got the back in the middle. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away.
And now, it's 4th down.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He's got an open man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Thomas. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got room to work. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Vols are in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Quick strike complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without... Touchdown, Tennessee! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Looking downfield on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I know they've got all their timeouts left, but it feels like this is the ball game right here. 4th down, the quarterback's got to do something special, knowing that they need a touchdown here to win.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David.
Tons of room in the middle. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown ball.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Brown wants to pass. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down, and the quarterback does. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Fires on the move. And he throws another interception, his third of the night.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, David. It looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
He'll do it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder.